Even more Height Sparkies. Yes, this is the second matchup here in the Height Sparkies bracket between Type B and Leta. Leta actually took the loss in the first set. I think that surprised a lot of people, including myself. But going back and watching that game, Type B actually played pretty damn good. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I have a lot to say about Type B, but we'll get the colors and positions first. Looks like Type B is red. So up here at the 10 o'clock position in red is Type B, and down at the 8 o'clock in purple was Leta. But yes, I think Type B is this season's by hero. Just a kind of a Zerg that came out of nowhere, and but he's showing really solid play. I mean, the first Type B game that I ever saw was the one that I commentated on, his first one in the round of 36. And from the round of 36 on, Type B has shown a lot of good play. He's lost a couple of games, I think. But overall, yeah, he's just been showing very solid play, a lot like by hero in the Bacchus OSL. Just good multitasking, good micro, good macro, very good macro from Type B here. Just has a lot of great strategies, a lot of good build orders. And he's just been taking games off of players left and right because he's just been playing very consistently good. You can't say that about a lot of players, so I think that... Oh, great. There's a jumping elf-like white person. Great. Yeah, you're giving white people a good name there, elf person. But anyways, back to Type B. But yes, Type B is kind of an anomaly. I have a feeling there aren't any Type B fans out there. Not because, I mean, you can like Type B. I'm sure there's some people on my subscriber list who like Type B. But can you really call yourself a fan? I mean, he hasn't played very many televised games at all, and he doesn't really have a specific style of play like Jadong or Effort or another Zerg like that, or Quanro especially. He's not very dynamic. He hasn't done a lot of interviews. He hasn't had a lot of TV screen time. So we just don't know much about him. So I don't think there are any Type B fans out there. But this is the opportunity for Type B to make some fans. Because if he beats Leta here, especially if he takes it 2-0, if he takes 2 games off of Leta here and moves into the semis, that is a major milestone. I mean, it's one that By Hero got, and it single-handedly pushed By Hero into a whole different stratosphere. It got a lot more fans, and it looks like the barracks and the command center coming down here for Leta. I think Leta actually went for 14 CC, if I'm not mistaken, which will be rewarded because Type B is going for his hatchery here. He went for 12 hatch, I believe. But anyways, yeah, I hope this situation isn't completely like the By Hero situation, because By Hero, he got up to the semifinals, but he got completely crushed by Jadong on his way there. But luckily, if Type B does move on here, he will not have to face Jadong in the semis. The only way he will face Jadong is in the finals, but eventually I think he will probably have to face Jadong. Of course, I don't know who wins in the Jadong versus Zero match, and I don't know if Jadong will, if he does move up, if he will win between Kanata or Fantasy as well, because both those guys are playing extremely insane. But yeah, Type B will probably lose here to Leta, because Leta is a lot more focused than he looks. A lot more focused. Just looking at his face at the beginning of the game there. Sorry, I'm getting a bit tongue-tied. But yeah, Leta looks a lot more focused, and when Leta gets focused, he can play some awesome StarCraft. But what you have to remember here is Height Sparkies had a recent quarterfinals situation. I think it was up against CJ Entus, yes. And CJ Entus just single-handedly well, not single-handedly, they took a lot of players, but with like military precision, they took down Leta, emotionally took him down a complete notch that he just really can't play up to his usual standard anymore. Maybe that doesn't have much to do with this match, seeing as though it's a team match within a team. But anyways, it looks like the commands are being floated down here, and Leta is going to get that base up and running. He's going to have a very strong economy here soon, so Type B might want to think about taking a third base. But yeah, Leta was supposed to be the ace for Height Sparkies moving into the CJ Entus, and the first line of defense was Sky High, who threw down an offensive command center and then gave a thumbs down at the end of the match just to throw it in Leta's face. Because CJ Entus knew that Leta would be fielded for the ace match, and he was. And then CJ Entus put another brilliant military attack, went for Movie instead of another player because they knew Leta was his worst matchup as against Protoss. And I think Movie had practiced almost exclusively to take Leta down and do the snipe there. Looks like Type B is actually going to get a scout inside the main here with a Zergling. He's going to skip by that